Welcome back to Mainframe. This is John. Tonight we're going to continue on with Alone in the Dark. This is going to be part 4. I'm just going to call this one Edgar Carnby, Private Investigator. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Alright, yeah, we forgot about this puzzle. Hold on. Now this looks like the bottom. Hold on, let me make sure everything's up and running. Alright, so let's see. That looks like it belongs there. Is that it? Yeah. What the hell's this thing? Jeremy's Darkness key item. A broken piece of burnt clay. Its size suggests it being part of a statue. Alright, cool. There it is.
Carnby never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Derceto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Carnby could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
Oh, great, more creatures. You're gonna flood out?
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Well, that disappeared real quick.
And we're back here. Oh, perfect time to have a look around this place.
Tessellated shard. I always wanted one. Don't know what the hell it is, but we got it. Yep, we got rats. We got infestation. Got to burn them out. Oh, rubble. Jeremy's Darkness statue piece. Okay. Oh, great. Now we got another puzzle. All right. So that looks like a bottom piece. Let's move it down. No, that don't look right. No, that's it, huh? Well, I don't know what the number combination is on this thing. What am I supposed to guess? Hold on, what's this over here?
What is that?
This looks like a piece of meat or a jewel, ruby, and a map. Okay, let's go back to our notes, because I can't figure this one out real quick.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burckhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by
Well, we have to come back to this one. Oh, wait a minute. There's numbers. Duh. I don't even see those. 641. No, we got a noose. That's it. A noose in the window. I hear water again. There's the window and there's the noose. I've already picked up that piece. No, I don't see anything else up here. Let's go. No, we can't. Maybe I have to jump down.
This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
I gotta go to the engine room first. All right, let's go back down.
Jeremy, where are you?
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting past that, right? Guess I have to backtrack a little bit. Wow. Yeah, that's... How'd I get in here? I forget. What am I missing here? There seemed to be a place to jump down or over. There's items over there for me. I'll try that door if I can get to it. And jump down there. Yeah, that. Yeah, but that just takes us back to where we were. Because there's got to be a way to jump down. I guess that was it back here. Maybe some other door will open up now that we did that. There we go.
The winch is powered by electricity. I need to find a way to turn it on before I can use it. Nothing. Came in here just to get bit by a big tick. Oh, yeah, I got a hatchet. We're good to go now. Bet you have to break that. Let's try it. Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
All right, before we do that, let's check out the rest of the upstairs. I'm gonna keep my hatchet. Well, there's plenty of hatchets. Getting my Thompson out. I hear things hissing over there besides that. Anything down here? Yeah, okay. Shotgun shells.
This definitely needs fuel.
That was a waste of ammo.
Whoa!
I'll try. Are you ready to tell me what's happened in the attic? I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body. Are you under the impression that you died? Yes. No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Find your focus.
Hey!
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part.
Hey!
I escaped
Hey!
my doom. My destiny.
Again, find
Hey!
your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey!
place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Carnby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
Hey, John, how are you? Good evening. Hope you're doing good. Thanks
That
for
was
joining
Jeremy's
us.
self-deceit? A steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not going to pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Yeah, really. With bugs. You're gonna pay his apartment a visit? Oh, there she is.
Am I glad to see you? Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Detective Carnby felt removed from himself. Like driving drunk, he carefully tried to navigate his environment. What the hell was going on? Was he finally losing his mind? At least Emily was here to call the police if he went off the deep end.
It's a hollow book.
There's a book missing.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Well, let's do it.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of
Well,
mass
we got a fixed
delusion.
camera angle here.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Heartwood Curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head.
Yeah, right.
And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Heartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Heartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Wow. Okay.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner. Sounds like fighting fire with fire. that to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Wow. All right.
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
Ooh, found it.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
Linen. We found linen. Never mind, babe. I'll get it. Hello, Joe's Bar and Grill. Joe speaking.
Hello?
Detective Carnby?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Sounds like a threat. Alright, so now let's look for some numbers.
Nice.
You got some more numbers staring me in the face to figure this one out? There seemed to be something up on that wall. Let me look. see it right there up on the wall by the picture?
I've been so busy trying to free your uncle from the promise he made to the Dark Man. I guess I kind of just let everything else go.
Don't worry, Detective. I feel like we're close. I'm sure Jeremy will turn up. If he is part of the cult, he wouldn't want to miss the Feast of St. John. I just need enough information to make him see the truth.
I hope you're right, but I doubt he'll show up. Not as long as the Dark Man's got him hiding.
Yeah, there's some symbols on the floor here. Looks like the talisman. No. Those aren't astrological signs. Okay. That was a wild guess. Footlocker and the closet. Yeah, that was a wild guess.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
There's a portal.
Stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. Got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, Detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
He'll come out of the closet
Goodbye, Miss
someday.
Hartwood.
Oh, where are we at? We're on a ship in the with snow. Yeah, he's got frost. So where the hell are we? No shot. Only 7 rounds in the Thompson. 17 rounds in the handgun. But I got my hatchet. we're taking the ice pick. Don't want those.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares and headed toward the coast and up the climb towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Herstan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Wow. Okay, so I got a flare gun, and I'm not afraid to use it. Am I going to be fighting polar bears now? What am I supposed to just wander off into the horizon here? All right, we're claiming territory. flare didn't last. I'm sinking into the snow. Not a good sign when they're loading you up with Thompson ammo. I haven't used my ice pick yet. My guy's really struggling to get up this hill. That Jeremy? Stargates are real, people.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
I'll make sure he's down. Let's look around.
figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Did I do it? Did I do the thing? No, I didn't do the thing. I think I did do the thing. I did the thing. That's it, I fell through the map. Oh great, now I gotta fight this guy. Well, they give me a dagger to fight him with.
God's sake, stay dead, will you? Dragged my ass over the edge.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, Carnby?
He's a mental patient. What's he gonna have? Breakfast in bed? Oh.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Carnby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night.
Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare. What happened? You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you were being violent.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, Carnby. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
He stabbed him in the eye and gave him a lobotomy.
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course.
As an oyster.
As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Carnby actually been doing all night?
Running around.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Does she still want to take Jeremy away from Derceto?
I will have to insist that you do. This is not that kind of institution.
Jeremy, hang on for a little longer, okay? We'll be going back to New Orleans soon.
Oh, good. I do so miss the city lights.
Case closed. Detective Carnby had found Jeremy and brought him back to Derceto. He worried that Emily wouldn't be all that happy with his performance, considering Jeremy's impromptu brain surgery. Maybe she would refuse to pay him in full. It was the kind of thought that would normally infuriate Carnby, but right now he just felt happy to be back. No matter if he would be seeing the $150 or not, he couldn't wait to rendezvous with Emily and go back to New Orleans.
Well, we gotta stop and talk to her.
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back to Derceto.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
You seen Emily around?
I saw her packing some things into that old jalopy you arrived in about an hour ago. I'm sure she hasn't given up on you yet.
Oh, the gang's all here.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
No, I'd have some gumbo.
Seems like everyone's in a pretty good mood.
The Eve of St. John is the most important date of the whole year. It's the only day when the black goat of the woods tends to her young.
Okay.
All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little
turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
The hell's going on here?
Now there are praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
there
us,
praises
mother,
and
praises
abundance
and
to the black goat
take
of the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, mother,
and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's the please to happen, Carnby.
Grace, stop! Stop!
Shoot the ground! Shoot the ground! Stop in the ground! Stop! Detective, get my uncle out of here!
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with me! Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be a sacrifice! We're doomed! Jeremy! Come on.
I'm gonna have to fight that. Stop the black goat of the woods.
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
Detective Carnby returned just as the festivities were about to begin. Emily was grateful that she didn't have to sit through whatever ceremony the people at Derceto had fashioned. Instead, they excused themselves and made their way to the front side of the house. With a tremendous sense of relief, Emily climbed into the car. She watched Carnby ready the back seat for Jeremy in the rearview mirror. What a long night she...
What the hell? That has nothing to do with what's going on now. Wait a minute, do I have any heavy explosives? got this. Nothing for the Thompson. 26 rounds with the handgun. They keep giving me all these trinkets. Oh, wow. What the hell? No, really going to put me way back here. We're going to try it one more time. Well, I got the flare gun, but it doesn't do anything with this thing. And I don't want that. That thing doesn't work. I don't know if I'm getting any closer or am I just wasting my time. I shoot out the legs, I gotta shoot the bubbly things, and I gotta defend against all those guys. Alright, one more try, and if not, I'm gonna give it up tonight.
Ugh.
I took him down with my pistol. Sorry, John, but I had to do it with the pistol.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay?
You got a frontal
Everything
lobotomy.
is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
All right, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
Just wrecked the house. Well, that wasn't that bad of a game. I rather enjoyed that. Didn't know what I was doing half the time, but I really did enjoy it. Well, this is John with Mainframe. Check back tomorrow night or the next night. We'll play something scary, spooky, or mysterious. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And with that, have a good night, good morning, good evening, depending on what it is, where you're at. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.